Hunter with Tyree Alexander, number 23, freshman. 32 minutes so far in the season, averaging 14 points a game. I'll tell you, Nate Jean-Philippe averaging 24 points a game in the first 2 games of the year.
Yeah, not bad for Tyree. We were able to draw the offensive foul there with a nice screen, and we ran right into him for the layup.
And Allen, unfortunately, looks like he's grabbing his hamstring. We are not doctors, nor do we claim to be, but we call them as we see them. If someone's holding their hamstring, we're assuming it hurts.
Yeah, we hope that we have no injuries for today, but hopefully Allen's okay and he can continue playing out there.
Jamie Orr looking, got a lot of life there, and Demore can't get that one to fall. Like I said, Demore, one of these exciting new players we have. Looks like Allen's going to get the foul.
Right there on an and one play, got him jumping on a pump fake.
Kevon, Kevon, you may have heard the name before, Nightly News fans. Kevon is one of our producers and stepping into a commentating role this year along with Dalton Kohler. They're going to be joining us. We're also going to be joining. We're calling Allen.
Allen with a nice step through layup right there.
Offense from deep, can't get it to go. Tyree Alexander with the rebound. Nice ball fake there. Shoots inside. And a layup for Alexander.
That was a good spin move to get Tyree Alexander in the middle and able to get an easy layup.
Fantastic ball movement there from Central Penn. Now we're going to need more of that if we're going to outlast Brandywine here. Some interesting stats about Brandywine, since we can't really talk about the season too much. Last season, we actually opened the season with them. They beat us 86-74. Did go on to a 16-18 season, but I will say, Kevon, they ended their season, aside from postseason tournaments, they ended the regular season winning 7 of their last 8, and they're returning a lot of their major players. So this is a tough team that Central Penn is facing tonight.
Yeah, they're also looking to get some revenge on Brandywine since they beat them the last time, so hopefully they can get the revenge tonight. Good save by Allen.
Great play. Demore running the break. And they're going to call a foul there on Demore.
All right, we hate to see anybody injured. Ball.
That's a good thing, because that anytime you see a spill like that, Kevon, you always worry because you never know, is it an ankle, is it a knee, you know, who knows. Lots of bodies getting tangled up on the basketball floor.
Yeah, hopefully it won't affect him hitting these 2 big free throws for the Knights right here.
Yeah, and this is to get us to within 7. Knights on the season 0-2, dropped 2 games at the tip-off tournament over the weekend. One to Villa Maria and one to Bryant and Stratton Buffalo. They've been putting up points, Kevon. 69 and 78. Unfortunately, they've given up 84 and 119.
Yeah, I guess the goal today would be to lock down on the defensive, make sure the 3-2 zone works, and hopefully stop them from making easy buckets.
Wide open from Kelly. Very, very high-powered offense that Brandywine boasts. Again, it's kind of tough to know what to make of them because they haven't played this season. They look like they're ready to play here.
Yeah, probably a lot of pregame that went into their game for today, and hopefully they can execute, but hopefully the Knights can put some... Yeah, hopefully he can stay in the game. We don't want to see anybody injured, especially on opening night.
Get going.
He does. The offense runs through him, so hopefully he can get it going soon. Allen with another good step through right there.
Why aren't they getting in the middle of the zone, Kevon?
Well, for example, right there with a 3-2 zone, with 2 people out down bottom, you get an easy flash cut to a layup bucket.
20 with 6:50 left, and that's going back the other way. That's what's going to kill. Clearly, Penn State has got a high-powered offense, as does Central Penn. We talked about that, but turnover. Brandywine attacks the basket inside 4 different guys. Demore the rebound. There's 6:30 left, and it's 29-20. Guys, again, for those technical difficulties at the top of the broadcast, but we're going to be here with you the rest of the day. The goal is to be on both our YouTube and Twitch channels moving forward today on opening night. This is really just a run-through for us. This is our preseason, Kevon, if you will.
Yeah, a little bit production problem, but hey, practice makes perfect.
Technology. What are you going to do with it, right? So Demore to the line. Thus far, Demore has been a very important part of this team. Only 6 points a game, though, to this point in 26 minutes. So he's going to be looking to make an impact. Here's some other totals. Philippe, 24 points a game. Dukes with 13. Alexander with 14. And Allen with 9.
Yeah, with Philippe being a returning point guard, the offense looks to run through him, and hopefully he can get going and hopefully make some key shots for the Knights tonight.
Jones from outside, no good. Matter in the rebound, and that's going to leave Graves wide open, and Philippe's got to get going.
Yeah. Hopefully they can get a play right here to set him up for an open jump shot.
Definitely has the brightest shoes on the floor, that's for sure.
He does. Those are some nice LeBron All-Star 2012.
Allen from deep. No good, but Philippe the rebound. Shot clock issue. No problem. They reset the clock. It was an air ball, so the ball didn't hit the rim. So you don't get the reset on the shot clock if you put up an air ball.
Yeah, hopefully the Knights can get up a shot in 8 seconds before the buzzer goes off.
We're going to see number 33, Al-Tharfi, entering the game. Dukes inside Al-Tharfi. Back to Dukes.
A nice give and go layup right there. Al-Tharfi on the block gave it to...
What we're seeing here, Kevon, is it looks like the Knights are going to be successful when they move the ball. When they're just pulling up and taking jumpers, or they're, even coast to coast, that's not working very well for them.
Yeah, the more movement on the offense, the easier it is for them to get an easy layup because the defense is caught lacking.
What a shot from Colin Hockenbrook, the 6'4" guard from Wilmington, Delaware. Great play there. Philippe trying to set something up to Al-Tharfi inside.
It's a nice wide open shot.
Graves from deep, no. Rebound by Jones. Near a steal, but they're driving to the basket. They're going to get Demore for the foul. An 11-point deficit here for the Knights, 34-23. 4:42 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, the Knights need to find some way to pull it in between 10 or 5 to at least get back in the game.
Baruch, number 31, the pull-up jumper, that's good. Not much defense you can do there, Kevon.
Nah, it's just a height difference sometimes.
And that was a tough shot. That's probably a tough one.
Looks like that hamstring's okay, Paul.
Well, till tomorrow. Good defense by Philippe.
Good defense from Nate, not putting his hand in there, staying his hands up, led to a defensive stop.
Johnson, no good, but the rebound from Hockenbrook, and those are killers when you have your hands on the ball and you can't come up with the rebound.
Yeah. Offensive rebounds are everything, but defensive.
Leave these guys open on the wing. They're going to make you pay. But the Knights aren't out of it. 39-25. They need to close it to single digits by halftime.
And 2 quick buckets and a quick stop will get them right back in the game. Philippe with a nice layup right there.
What a move to the basket by John Finney, because it's been a while. Obviously, baseball's got a little slower of a pace, and they're going to call a foul there.
Call a blocking foul there. May have looked
conferring. Yeah, baseball's definitely. Well, I will say both teams came out here looking energized, and this some wonderful action here so far. Really nice crowd here at East Penn High School. Check out centralpennknights.com and click on schedule for when you can find us not only here or at East Penn Middle. A part of every home game this year, and same with baseball too, Kevon. I know we missed a couple of baseball games last year. We'll be at every baseball game this year.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be fun.
And we can certainly talk about that at some point, about your experience playing over. Go into that type of story.
Looks like the refs overruled the foul, and now it's a Knights ball.
If anything, I thought that would have been a charge. But hey, we'll take it. Down by 12. 3:11 left in the first half.
A bucket by Central Penn will be big here to put it within a couple of digits.
Demore looking like he's going to be a leader on this team this year. And Allen posting up down low. They're looking for him. One of the things I can tell you from last year is one of the reasons Central Penn struggled so much is...
looks like it's going to be a call, a carry on Nate.
That's a tough call. One of what I was saying, Kevon, is one of the reasons that the Knights struggled last year is because they were really only looking for outside jumpers and not getting any second chance points. I don't see that nearly as much tonight.
Knights moving around trying to find a mismatch to get an easy bucket.
That Nate last year probably was so. Yeah. I can understand.
Freshman coming into his first game. Hopefully he can get the nerves out.
Nate with some good post-up defense. From long range, that's not going to go for Graves. That's back the other way.
Some Dukes right here, and just try and get an easy jump shot or easy cut man to the basket.
And they're going to call the block on Demore.
Just like the last play, it looked like a charge because they put his shoulder down, but they called the blocking foul this time.
Demore has been taking a beating thus far. He's got two really tough... Okay.
Nice little dance move to keep the hips going.
Hey, whatever you got to do to stay loose, right?
Right.
Demore's had a couple of tough shots go down inside and take a spill. That one didn't look very pretty either, so he's probably not going to feel too good tomorrow.
No, go to the trainer, staff, get some ice, get some ibuprofen. He'll be ready for the next game.
Hockenbrook looking for Graves. Back to Hockenbrook. Back to Graves. Little two-man game there. Air ball though.
Good closeout by Allen right there on the three. Dukes with a nice turnaround jump.
Coast to coast for Brandywine. Jordan Graves, the 6-foot senior from Media, PA. I've been through Media a couple of times.
Nice area.
I'm sure just like a lot of places, there are nice areas and there are bad areas. But yeah, for the most part, much of Pennsylvania is a nice area.
Jamie Orr checking in for Nate right there. And Zaheem Lewis entering the game for Aiden Conti.
Zaheem is a two-sport athlete.
He is once part of our baseball team, and hopefully you can see him later on this year.
And a lefty. One of the few lefties you have on the team.
We'll see how he does here today.
42-29. Really important possession and throws it out of bounds, does Dukes.
Tried to hit Zaheem Lewis on the low post, but threw it a little too hard and it went out of bounds.
Issues with the game clock here. All right, can the Knights stop them? Graves right to the basket, great block.
And they get it right back on a good putback layup.
Jones, wow, what a play! And that'll take the air out of your sails there. Or has a chance for the three-point play, and this is huge.
That was a well-needed basket for the Knights right there. Good drive and attack by Orr.
Huge play there by Orr. 26 seconds left, a big free throw here. You really want to try to get it down to single digits. Kevon, I will say, since we've been on the air, this has been a back-and-forth contest. The Brandywine just got off to a really hot start and jumped out to a quick 10-point lead.
Yeah, the Knights can hopefully claw back here after halftime and get the momentum going their way.
Orr gets that one to fall, and that brings it to within 12.
A wide open shot there from the Knights.
Dylan Jones can't get that one to fall. 8 seconds left. Demore, Lewis, Orr.
They got to get a shot up here.
And rejected deflected by Wright. He almost gets that one to go. Well, that's going to do it for the first half here at East Penn High School. Penn State Brandywine holding on to a 12-point lead, 44-32. As we will most of this season, we are going to take a break here at halftime, but we'll be back with about 5 minutes left to talk about keys to this second half. So until then, this is Paul Miller and Kevon Davis, and we'll see you here back in a few minutes. For Penn State. Demore looks like he's no worse for the wear after a couple of, I don't want to call them injury scares, but, you know, like I said, anytime you see a pileup of people, you'll worry for your players' health.
Yeah, he's definitely being a bulldog out there and putting his back for the team.
Well, and playing a lot of minutes, too. He's averaging 26 so far through the first 2 games of the season. Nate John Philippe, 38 minutes out of potential 40. Averaging. So he's basically playing the entire game here.
He is.
Demore right to the rack, can't get that to go. Baruch with the rejection. Hockenbrook down inside. Uses his size but can't get it to fall. Dukes with the rebound.
Philippe driving all the way to the rim. Good Euro step.
What a...
Got his own rebound.
I think he was upset he didn't get the foul call there. That was a pretty good exchange. All the way to the rack for Jones. Devin Jones, what a play.
Yeah, that's what the Knights got to eliminate, the one-on-one layups.
We have Philippe, and we have Tyree Alexander. Looks like they're setting up something here.
Good hands by Dukes right there to get a tip pass.
And Hockenbrook, the 6'4" junior ball kickoff.
Good pump fake there by Nate. Can't get the jump shot to go
either. Frustrating for Philippe, I'm sure. He had 2 really good looks and couldn't get them to go. And then Dunston, the senior guard, and
timeout by the Knights.
It's an 18-point lead for Brandywine. Probably the exact opposite of what the Knights wanted to do coming out here in the second half. Transition game seems to be where Brandywine's really dominating here. A couple of situations where some really close shots and went right back down the court and scored in no time. I mean, I gotta be honest. For the first game of the season, Brandywine is extremely impressive how they're playing, and not really. Yes, you mentioned they were shooting a lot of threes, but really since we started the broadcast about halfway through that first half, there's only been a couple of 3 even attempted going inside for a lot of these shots.
They are, but hopefully the Knights can chip away here and get back in within single digits to make this a good game.
An 18-point deficit with 18 minutes left to go. Hey, just chip away 1 point a minute. That's all you gotta do. Knights ball, Dukes will inbound. This is where the depth really hurts Central Penn here. Only with 3 guys coming off the bench at this point, 4 guys coming off the bench.
Yes.
Allen drives.
Allen right there for a drive, good layup. Looks like you heard a slap there, Paul, from all the way up here.
From the Knights.
It is, but just like we talked about, they want to score, get a defensive stop, and get the ball back, and they were able to do that.
Well, we are very proud to be here with the Nightly News. Like I said, we'll be at every game this year. A big doubleheader next Monday. We'll be right here on YouTube and starting next Monday. Big doubleheader. Women will start at 6. And we have the same situation in baseball, too. We could say 1 and 3, but I will say I am impressed with some of the fast Central Penn's game. Definitely have a toughness this season that I appreciate. Just not getting some of these close calls to fall. And sometimes it's a game of inches.
They're not, but hopefully the Knights can score right here and keep bringing it down to hopefully get it to single digits. But a basket here would be clutch for the Knights.
Looking for Nate inside. Looks like 13 got a piece of that Dunston. Hockenbrook inside, and that's going to go over to Baruch. No good.
Rebound by Khalil.
Dukes driving.
On that steal led him to an open basket.
Devin Jones with the jumper there. Or with the shot, can't get that one to fall. Those are the shots that the Knights have not just gotten to fall. And those are the difference right now.
They are.
Demore the rebound. They're going to call a block on that.
Yeah, the blocking fouls and the charge fouls has definitely been questionable tonight, Paul. But that one was obvious. He didn't have his feet set, so.
I mean, those have to be some of the toughest calls to make as a basketball official, whether it's a block or charge. I get having the feet set, but a lot of times it's just so bang bang that you just don't see that.
Khalil Dukes with a nice layup there, got a foul, so hopefully he can hit these 2 free throws.
Every opportunity is essential at this point when you're trailing, and when you get backed into a hole the first few minutes of the game, there's not really much you can do other than just try to claw your way back. There's no such thing as a 16-point shot. Although, some of the shots Steph Curry makes should be worth way more than 3.
Yeah, shooting from half court and sometimes even the full court length.
Yeah, if you're shooting from half court, that's got to be worth at least 4, right?
Yeah.
I remember back in the day when they had rock and jock basketball, they had little circles that you could shoot and make like 5 and 10-point plays. It's a little before your time.
Khalil misses that second.
What a play inside to Hockenbrook.
Nice cut by Hockenbrook right there.
Extends the lead to 17. Inside to Demore.
That on the low post. Nice shot there.
Big bucket by Demore, gets him to within 15. 4 falls. Rejected.
Good block by Allen right there.
Big block by Allen. I'll tell you, Allen's been playing some fantastic defense tonight.
Yes, he's giving his all out there and trying to get more defensive stops for the Knights.
Ball fake, and the jumper's going to go for Baruch.
That was a nice pump fake right there to get the defender in the air.
The senior 6'4" forward.
They have Khalil wide open in the corner.
Allen from long range. No good. So, interestingly enough, now this is just taking a look at last year's stats. Baruch led the team with 17.5 points a game. Number 2, Hockenbrook with 12.7. So they are the top 2 scorers, and they're clearly the leaders of this team. Ball fake there, inside, and the turnover from Dukes.
Tried to get it to Allen on the low block right there, but good tip by the defender.
From downtown, and that is going to extend the lead to 20.
That's where it's going to hurt the Knights right there with the open look from the corner.
Another one-shot possession. What a pass inside the Jones.
Nice up and under finish right there. Knights need a timeout to regroup about what's been going on.
Score is 61-39, 14. Some really, really good players. It was just a lot. Size is certainly an issue. Obviously, Central Penn has a quick team, but if you look at the heights, you're just not seeing, a lot of height on the Knights, and I think that's going to be an issue that they're going to have to face for much of the season. So they're just going to have to play a different kind of ball, which it seems like they're trying to do. But again, how many close shots have we seen rim in and out for the Knights that are falling for Penn State?
We've seen a lot.
All right, 61-39, 14:07 left in the contest here in the second half. Big possession here. Really, every possession is big for the Knights.
Every basket matters when it's late in the game like this.
Devin Jones the steal. Can't get going. All the way. That'll go. And this is where we need to see Central Penn really stand up on defense. Jones from deep, no good. And they can't pull that. some more. Philippe walks it up. Let's see what the Knights can have here. Down 21 with 12:43 left.
Nice shot by Ali there.
Oh, Farfy. The freshman forward gets them back under 20 at 19. They just have no answer for number 14 and number 31, Hockenbrock and Baruch, respectively, for Brandywine. Two returning players that scored in double digits last year. Or from long range. Oh!
Bank three.
Call a shot.
Demore's having a good game out there for the Knights.
There is a grip. Knock the ball out of.
Kid here can swing the momentum towards the Knights.
Trying to set up a play, and the senior point guard is the one to do it. Side, trying to take on a double team. That was tough, but still Knights ball. I can tell you right now, this season's going to come down to Allen, Philippe, and Demore. Those are going to be the real key players here for Knights.
Speaking about Demore, another good layup for him.
Great pass, great shot, and we're down to 14. This game is not over yet.
Knights keep fighting, they'll bring their way back.
Penn State up by as many as 21, and it's been a 7-0 run here from the Knights.
A stop right here for the Knights means everything for the game.
Nearly another turnover there for Brandywine.
Good hands right there.
Allen pushes on the break and it goes!
Brandywine needs a timeout to regroup, but the momentum has swung towards the Knights.
Just what the doctor ordered, a 9-0 run for Central Penn. They're closing this gap within 12. Kevon, what has been the difference on these last few possessions for the Knights?
Well, the Knights really tightened up on defense right there, got huge defensive stops and led the points.
Wow, that'll get your pulse going there. Paul Miller and Kevon Davis here for the Nightly News Media Club. Looking forward to being here starting one.
Better for the fans to attend on a weekend than a weekday. Harder for them to attend during work days and school nights.
Very impressive over the past couple minutes. Really, it's been over about the past minute and a half that the Knights have gotten this 9-0 lead, this 9-0 run to get to 12-point deficit, 64-52. Still 11 minutes left in this contest.
Almost got it in.
Almost got that second out. Number 21, Matter here. Just in the game for one of the first time. Hockenbrock again. Big.
A good behind the back move to give the defender reach and an easy layup for that.
Now Central Penn's got the confidence. They're down 11. This is the closest they've been since about 5 minutes into the game.
Demore, nice drive.
And Allen is calling for fans.
Demore with a chance with a three-point play right here.
Demore has got to be a team leader this year. You can already tell the skill is there. Very big free throw here to keep it within 11.
Just a free throw to go.
69-58, 9:30 left in this game. Can the Knights come up big here on defense?
Allen with a wide open layup.
Okay, well, he missed the shot. He got the foul, meeting very grimacing look and still on his elbow there. This has definitely been a physical game here, Kevon.
It has.
But the Knights have shown that they're up to the challenge against Penn State Bradywine. shot there. Can you get it down to single digits with 9 minutes left?
Hopefully this last free throw right here will cut the lead to 9 if he makes it.
This would be huge. A lot of excitement on opening night here at East Penn High School for the Knights. That brings them to 69-60.
Crowd definitely into it now.
Surprised that wasn't a foul. Baruch from long range. Man, Bryce Baruch has been absolutely killing the Knights tonight.
Every time the Knights go on a run, it seems like Brandywine always finds a way to get a bucket.
Baruch has his pocket picked. They're going the other way. 3-on-2 break. And can't get it to go. Huge play by Dukes there with that rebound. And they're giving that ball to Penn. Second half, to say the least. Knights were able to claw back from down 21 to get as close to 9. But that we could look back at the end of this. Rosters, stats, everything you need from Knights athletics. Well, this has been a tough contest for the league. We did not do that. And I think that that's definitely something I'm seeing from this team this year that I hope that they maintain. I hope that they can keep doing this because
Well, like you talked about, Paul, with the Knights having small size advantage, makes it
Matters going inside to John. Another tough shot. Tell you what, Demore is going to sleep well tonight, but he's probably going to wake up a little sore tomorrow, that's for sure. Right?
can't happen.
Clock adjustment here. Down 16 with just under 7 minutes to go. Thank you for joining us here on YouTube. You can also check us out for future games at twitch.tv/CentralPenn. Our pleasure to be joining you here this evening for Knights basketball. Baruch from way outside. Baruch the rebound.
The league getting pressured on the sideline.
Demore. Duke's driving the baseline.
Good pass to Demore.
Nice shot.
Nice give and go right there for a layup.
Huge play there by Demore to try to keep some life for the Knights. Possession here. And Orr gives it his all, and they're going to call that
Called a jump ball.
Jump ball, and that will be Penn State Bradywine's ball. There's another one of those situations where a loose ball just does not go the Knights' way. What a game. It's been exciting. There's no question about that. You still see Demore holding that hamstring, which we're going to have to get back to you on that.
Good steal by Duke. Oh, he missed the dunk.
You know, I appreciate that you want to dunk, but down 14, you have to lay that ball in. From long range, that could have done it. Gosh, I certainly don't want to be critical. I can't dunk to save my life, but in that situation, you've got to make sure you come away with that too. I mean, down 14, 5 minutes left, this game is not out of control, and there was no one there to get the rebound either.
Yeah, I understand him on that play. Got the adrenaline pumping, wants to keep the crowd going, but just unfortunate that he missed the dunk there. Good block there by Demore. Duke's on a fast break. He has an 8.
This game, his hamstring looks to be in bad shape.
Hopefully he can hold on for the last 5 minutes of the game.
Baruch with fadeaway can't get it to go. Hockenbrock, the rebound. And they pull it back. They're going to try to kill some clock here. Johnson inside. And Demore with the foul. And Demore not happy about that.
A little bit of a flop there by Brandywine.
And Demore is going to come out of this game. What a game for Demore. You've got to give him a lot of credit. Well, maybe he's staying in the game. I'm not really sure. Allen and Dukes. Johnson makes the second shot. 13-point deficit, 79-66, 4:35 left. Can the Knights mount an amazing comeback here?
Turnover by the Knights right there. That's gonna
leap at the mid-court talking about what happened on that last possession. So let's look at some of the bright sides. They're playing very tough. They're going after loose balls. They're not giving up. They're playing well as a team. Those are the things that we have to take away from this game. On the flip side, unfortunately, they had a lot of questionable calls in terms of fouls, a lot of layups, dunks, for example, that didn't fall. I think if, and those go both ways. You know, as a player, you know that sometimes the breaks come your way and sometimes they go the other way.
Fortunately for the Knights, Brandywine missed both of those free throws right there.
Philippe down low, didn't want to take that shot there. 4 minutes left. Aliyah Beloved can't get it to go, can't get the rebound. And that's just sort of the story of the night for the Knights. One shot down, and they leave Beloved wide open. Can't get that one to go. Ali with the rebound. No, not the other way. Moore drives to the hoop. Passes it to the other hoop. It's just dominating this game.
We're having a very nice game tonight for Brandywine.
And he's going to go to the line for the opportunity to
defense and his good speed that he has. I know he'll make a good impact for the Knights.
Dukes driving baseline. And
looks like he stepped out of bounds. Turnovers hurting the Knights here in the last couple of minutes of the game.
Well, Demore is coming back in. He seemed to injure himself. Back to Johnson. What a play. Johnson with the bucket there. Demore, the shot. Can't get it to go. Baruch, the rebound, and the foul.
Looks like he got his hand caught in there.
You got to give the Knights a lot of credit here. I'm extremely pleased with how they've played. They've shown a lot of toughness, just not getting the bounces today. Have to work on some of the rebounding, some of the shot selection. But I got to be honest, I do think there's some positives to go to leave this game with. At least you got to look at the bright side of things.
Wide open layup right there. That's what can't happen for the Knights.
Hockenbrock with the slam there, and that should do it. Back up to it.
Another rebound by Brandywine.
Dunson the rebound, can't get that to go.
Looks like they might hold the ball out here, Paul.
And the steal, Conti picks it up. Really has his pocket pick there. Philippe was open, and the stroke can't get that to fall. But Coach Gary Martin and the Knights hope for in their home opener. They're going to fall to 0-3 here, Kevon, but we got to hope and really think that the Knights are going to be able to regroup from this contest. I hope Allen and Demore are okay. Both of them grabbed at their hamstrings on separate occasions. Demore pulled himself out of the game a little while ago. It seems like he's doing okay.
The Knights can learn from this game and regroup.
Friday, you will see, this is at a Penn State Scranton neutral site, Bucks County Community College. Back here for next Monday, the College of Southern Maryland. Maybe you know where that is.
I do. That's on the southern part of Maryland, because I live on the eastern part, so that's more in the Sticks area.
Also on the road at Cheney on November 16th, on the road at Hack on November 30th. We're back here for a huge contest against Berkeley, December 4th. Home for Bucks County Community College, and then December 13th, Manor College will round out the schedule until the holiday break. So 3 more. 30 seconds left. Ali with the rebound. Or driving to the hoop. Can't get that one to fall. And this game with 14 seconds left is about. There is very, very nice part of it. I would call that with no traffic, probably 45 minutes outside of Philly. Or with light traffic.
The game on.
Gotta give the Knights a lot of credit. Unfortunately, 89-68, 1-0 on the season. Give Central Penn Knights Nightly News Player of the Game. It's got to be Demonte Demore for me. He shot well, rebounded well, several steals.
Affect him at all. He got some nice.
No worse for the wear. We hope that they are all healthy coming out of this contest. I will tell you, join us. This has been Knights men's basketball. Unfortunately, the Knights fall to 0-3 on the season. We'll be back here Monday to see if